Hey guys, welcome back to Kellen Coin, where today we are going over the things I received at or bought at the My Local Coin Show. It was last Saturday, and I haven't made a video since then, but I was going to show you what I got there. It's going to be a pretty short video. I'm not going to go into huge depth because I want to be making something else for this channel, but yeah, so let's just go over it really fast. First, I'm going to go through the coins and 2x2s that I got. So this one is a 1916 French coin. It's 5 centimes. I really like 18th century, 19th century, and early 20th century European coins. So that's why I bought this one. It's a little hard to see the design. But yes. And I also bought a 1916 French coin that was 10 centimes. So basically the same design, just with 10 centimes. I also bought a Belgium coin from 1871. It's 2 cents. It appears to have a lion on it. I just like the design of this one too. There's also a French coin from 1855. I always like coins with his head on it. There's the 1855. And I really like those eagles. And as you can see, there's that mint mark there, B. I believe that means it. I actually forget where that means it's from, but it might be Madrid, actually. Spain, which is really interesting. I haven't done a lot of research into these yet, because I'm still organizing them. This is a Great Britain coin, a half cent, or actually be a half penny, from 1773. And I don't have a ton of 1700s coins. Oop, it goes out of focus. So it's only nice when I get one. So you can see it says 1773 there. It's a little hard to see. I used a magnifier myself. Speaking of which, if you don't already have one, I suggest that you get a magnifier. Or like a loupe, possibly. 7 or 10 times magnification would be great. And this is the earliest coin in my collection that's not an ancient coin, a 1720 Swedish half ore. So that's pretty nice. I found a lot of these stuff in like junk bins, like half off and stuff. So whenever you're at a coin show, make sure to check out junk bins. They're really cool. And there's a 1720. Okay, and then this one was interesting. I don't actually collect tokens actively, nor do I collect Washington State tax tokens, though I have a couple. But this is a green plastic one, and I thought that was just really cool. So I bought it. It was only 25 cents. And the person I bought it from actually gave it to me for free, because we had a really nice conversation. We were talking about my YouTube channel and everything, and it was really nice to talk to her. Then there's also this Netherlands half cent from 1837. I really like whenever dates are split. It's just a weird thing of mine, like that. And I really like simplistic designs too, like that. And the final thing was, this was also from the lady who I bought the tax token. It's a super worn coin, so we're not really sure what it is. So she gave it to me for free. It was in one of her binders, and since I was the first one to notice it, she gave it to me for free. But I don't know what it is. It's really worn and there's no trace of design left. So that's all the coins I had in 2x2. I also bought some sample slaps. This one right here, the guy who had it didn't know it was a sample slap. He didn't think of anything different of that. So he sold it to me for just a random price, which is $4, and it's worth about $20. So that's really nice. And so, if you want more information about sample slabs, either go back to my previous video about them, and you can learn more, or I suggest you look up Sample Slab Book. And there, a guy named David Schweger, who I've actually corresponded with, he has a really good book about it, so make sure to check it out. It's only like $30, and it's really fascinating to study these things. There's a bison. And the guy who, I bought this one from a guy who actually did know what it was, because I presented at the local coin club meeting, and he had learned about them. So 1955, San Francisco, 10 cent, NGC sample, and I forget about how much this is worth. I think about 15, and I bought it for around that too. So yeah, Those are the 2 sample slabs I bought. Also, they had a prize for kids. So you would spin a wheel and you get either 1, 2, or 3. 3s were rarest, 1s were most common. And depending on what number you got, you get a different grab bag. So I spun a 2, which was in the middle. And these are the things I got. So a 10 ore from Denmark. And a 1 yen from Japan. And then also a 1892 Indian head cent. And a, let's see what date this is. The date's a little worn. 1938. 1936, sorry. A Buffalo nickel. So that's what I got in my kid grab bag. I also won one of the half-hourly door prizes. And so inside was a 1943 steel cent, a 1951 Denver wheat cent, a 1940 wheat cent, a 1903 Indian head cent, a 1935 wheat cent, yeah, 1935, a 1937 Buffalo nickel, and a 1907 Liberty Head nickel. This, I'm not actually sure what it is yet. It says the capital of the United States of America on one side. I believe it's like a little cheap token. United States of Senate. So yeah, that's what I got in the door prize bag. Also, someone just gave me this steel cent for free. Now I forgot where at the show I got this next coin, but it's really interesting, and I really want to do more research into this. It's from the Bank of Montreal, 1844 halfpenny. And I think this qualifies as a coin, not a token, but I just thought it was pretty cool. And, like design, really worn. As you can see, there's the date. Halfpenny. But yeah, that's just a coin I randomly bought. Finally, I had this token from Lindsborg, Kansas. And there's a little backstory behind this. A token author named David Schwager, who you would know if you were a member of the ANA. He writes an article, and I suggest joining the ANA. I'll leave the link below. He had sent me some free tokens to explore with, because I had been emailing him. And I had been showing them off at the show, trying to identify them. And there's an average collector of Kansas tokens there, and one of the coins that Mr. Schwager sent me was a Kansas token. And so the guy who specializes in Kansas tokens didn't need one, but he gave me this one for free because we had a nice discussion about it. It says J.O. Sundstrom, General Merchandise, Lindsborg, Kansas. And I'm not sure what that little hole there is. If you go to the other side, it's like a triangle, which is interesting. And then on the back says, good for merchandise, 100 in merchandise. So, sorry, $1 in merchandise. So, I'm going to look into that a little more, but yeah. So those are all the things I got at the coin show. I'm sorry I haven't posted in a while. I've just been doing other things. I'm appraising a estate collection right now for a friend of mine. But other than that, I will try and be posting more often. And so yeah, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.